And then I'm like, come on, land in the pond, because I just ran out of my car with the camera. I didn't have any tripod or anything. And they landed in a field over a little ways, and I like ran as fast as I could to get over there. And I got a bunch of footage of him. So I was very, very, very excited. I'm down at Wendy Park, and my target bird is a snow geese. There was one reported yesterday, so I'm hoping that I might have the opportunity to see it. Well, February started off as extremely cold. No snow goose that I could find. I talked to another photographer. He said that yesterday the ice had been broken up and that there were a lot more gulls in closer than today. But this cold snap we just had overnight has frozen most of the river and the lake inlet here. So it's brutal out there. I'm back down at the Cleveland Lakefront Nature Preserve. There is a saw-whet owl that's been here for a while, and I'm just hoping that I can find it. So that's one of my target birds today. It's January 7th. Wish me luck. So I tried finding the saw-whet owl. Apparently there's been way too many birders out here, and he's not been seen for a few days. I ran into another birder, and she said that it was seen in a slightly different area around here, so I was looking around through the pine trees and I did not have any luck. So maybe he's gone, because people were getting too close. I know there was one photographer who was accused online of going off trail. I also talked to a Metro Park ranger, and she had said that this stresses the animals, and they just want the animal to make it through the winter, because what happens is they are expending energy that they shouldn't, just by avoiding contact with people and stuff like that. So it's always important to keep as much distance as you possibly can, not to frighten the birds, especially ones that are a lot more rare to find. So I'm out at the Marsh Nature Center, the Carol H. Sweet Nature Center. There has been an owl reported around here, I've noticed many times, and I'm just going to take a look around and see if I have any luck. Well, I've come down to Clegg Park in Westlake, Ohio, because there's been a snow goose reported here yesterday. I got here and I saw a group of geese and did not see the snow goose. I then walked around the lake and ran into one of the Canadian geese patrol people with his laser pointer and his dog, who was scaring all the geese away right now. Which is something that happens, I suppose. They keep geese from nesting and things like that in certain areas. I believe that's why they do it. But that was to the dismay of the 4 other birders here this morning who are hoping to catch the snow goose also. So I'm going to wait it out just a little bit longer, see if maybe he shows up. If not, I'm going to head onward to my next location. So right after I finished filming that last segment, I noticed a small group of geese flying in, and sure enough, the snow goose was in that group. They did not land in the lake, they landed in a field a little ways away. I jumped out of my car, I ran as fast as I could to get over there, and so here's some of that footage. So I've come down to Rocky River Park here on the lake in Rocky River, Ohio, after leaving Clegg Park and seeing the snow goose. I'm looking for some different types of gulls potentially, so I guess we'll see what I find. It's a very small park just on in a in a residential neighborhood. Down at the Wake Robin Boardwalk at the Marsh. It's very cold out. It's 18 degrees Fahrenheit. We had a lot of wind last night, so I'm not sure if birds have moved out before that wind storm came in or if they're still lingering around. So I'm going to check it out. Let's see what we can find. So I'm heading out towards Middlefield, Ohio to see if I can find some snow buntings that have been reported. Um, the count was like 140, so I'd imagine there would be some sort of a flock or something that might be a little bit easier to find. So, wish me luck.
So how was birding in February in Northeast Ohio? It often felt like a wild goose chase. I spent a great deal of time focusing on finding specific birds. It was so exciting to find the snow goose, as well as the snow buntings. But my luck with owls was a complete bust. It's still awesome to go birding even when you find very little. And with spring right around the corner, I know there will be many new birds arriving. So as March begins, I look forward to what I'll find close to home, here in Northeast Ohio. But I'll also be in San Jose del Cabo, as well as Seattle, Washington. Until next time, happy birding!